We're supposed to be able to have a fair and impartial trial, but I don't see it, and that's how I feel. And I'm praying that maybe one day I can at least be able to walk out this door proving that fact. I thank you, Angela. Thank you, Mr. Cornell, for having me back. And audience, I thank you all for giving me the time. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, Cornel.
Okay, first of all, I want to say thank you, Miss Angela. I want to say thank you, Miss Shanette Johnson, for having us on tonight. And I would like to say that for the audience that's listening to this podcast tonight, we apologize for any difficulties that we may have had tonight. But, going into 2025, we will try to make sure that we lessen our difficulties and make sure that you get a proper show, because tonight is a good show. And you will always get a good show from Let's Talk About It. So with that being said, we appreciate you very much for joining us tonight on tonight's show. Now, as far as Mr. Legate's story and all of the stories around here in the state of Texas, the state of Texas has a pattern of convicting innocent people. And with this pattern of convicting innocent people, thousands and thousands of innocent men and women are sitting behind prison walls without a voice. Well, Let's Talk About It is a voice. The Crew Podcast is a voice. And these individuals are dedicated, it's very hard working people that's willing to give you a voice. So for anyone who has a story that's willing to come and talk about it, let's please come to the Let's Talk About It show or join the Crew Podcast. And Mr. Legate, we appreciate you for coming on tonight, Mr. Legate. And whatever we can do to help you, Mr. Legate, we will do that. So for anybody listening to this podcast, we ask that you support Mr. Legate in his effort to seek his innocence. And I ask that if there's any way possible we can petition the city officials, county officials, and state officials, please ask that they look into the weapon that was used in Mr. Legate's case. That piece of evidence right there will give Mr. Legate a new trial. I guarantee that. So thank you very much, Ms. Shanette, for having me on. Thank you, Ms. Angela, for bringing us on tonight. And thank you, Mr. Legate, for being on, sir.
Okay. And I thank you. I appreciate you guys for coming on, especially you, Mr. Legate. I want you to call me tomorrow. 2 o'clock your time, which would be 12 o'clock California time. So I can play the
I will do my best to be there.
Okay, so I can play the thing so you can hear it. I would like to thank you guys, the listening audience, for tuning in today. This is when we talk about injustice, it's very a touching subject. Maybe I'm too compassionate, or I don't know, but I just don't like to see the wrongness that's happening to anybody. It doesn't. I don't care what color. You can be orange or green. Injustice is an injustice. I'm here to bring the truth. I want to stand on my truth. I want to stand up against the truth. You have a lot of people out there that says that they're against injustice. And I keep reaching out to them. Let's stand together. Let's come together. If we come together, we'll be powerful. Our voices will be heard. Instead of everybody branching off doing whatever, I'm going to just help this one person and pull them out. It's over 9,000 men and women that's wrongfully incarcerated in the state of Texas. Google it. I did, and it showed me how many people is in there wrongfully. You just cannot get out. Just pull one person out and go and just leave it alone. When you have 9,000 people in there, more than 9,000. 1 minute left. Come on, you guys, let's get together and let's do something. Let us make our voices heard. I know my husband gonna call me and he's gonna say, "Babe, your blood pressure done ran up." So I'm gonna go ahead and end this and finish drinking my water and using my voice. And if you're not using your voice for good, stay in your lane. Don't even say nothing. Just like when you guys went out and voted. Good night. And have a good night. Love you.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Shanette, Angela, Cornel, we'll see y'all. See you later.
Love you too, Mr.
All right,
McGay.
sir. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, we got to get that that gun is the